This is the Soccer OG. I am Max Bredos. Shout out to Combate Americas. I'm going to start an MMA one of these soon enough. But today we stick with soccer, and the topic is player-inspired chants that you hear being sung at stadiums. Something we won't hear for a while, but that's a good time to talk about it. It also emphasizes how important the supporter culture is to sport. It saved so many clubs. Borussia Dortmund, it was the supporters who determine everything. The foundation stone supporters. And they're so creative. Player-inspired chants, they're very good in places like England. We've heard the most. You can find thousands of them on YouTube. Some are very funny. Some are profane. Some are repetitive. Some I can't sing here. But there's ones that stick. And I have some of my favorites. But one I think when I remember from the early years of me watching the Premier League, which would be 80s, 90s, was Eric Cantona of Manchester United. It was like, ooh, ah, Cantona, ooh, ah, Cantona. Cute, short, can't make the list. But memorable. Fernando Torres had a wonderful one that they had for Liverpool. Again, very good. I think you hear a lot of them in the Serie A. My favorite one was created at the Serie A. I'll get to that here in a moment. You would hear more in Argentina. It's such a musical culture, and some of the South American nations, but the big star players that go there aren't there long enough for them to really get a song. You get a song after you've been for a long time, or if you are just a sensation, overnight sensation. Raul Jimenez is an interesting one, too. The Mexican star has a song currently sung to him by the Wolves supporters. Si, senor, senor, pass the ball to Raul and he will score, la, 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 la. But it's nice because those are two cultures combining. You see, fans in Wolverhampton idolizing a Mexican striker, that's a wonderful development in our little world. It is. So here's some of the most significant ones we've had. Some of them are more contemporary. I think some of the better ones have happened in recent years. I want to give a little shout out to the club I work for, LAFC. They have a young Uruguayan by the name of Diego Rossi. And the fans, the 3252, would sing, "Oh, Diego Rossi, Diego Rossi, he scored the first goal against the Sounders." I opened up on Twitter and asked for other people to send me their favorite player-inspired chants. A gentleman gave me one from Tim Melia, the goalkeeper at Sporting Kansas City, sung to Karma Chameleon. Timmy, 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 Melia, he saves our goal. Clever, cute. But here are the top ones. All right, I mentioned being a sensation, and there wasn't a bigger sensation than Wigan, and a guy now you hear his name because he made that transfer to Sunderland, in Sunderland Till I Die. Will Griggs. Your defense is terrified. Will Griggs on fire. Will Griggs, unknown Northern Ireland striker, now has this song that's been carried to the next club, and will be because it's cool. That one certainly makes my list. Another one that makes my list, and it's an Irish kid whose name escapes me, but it's a collective one about Liverpool. He released the song, and then everyone starts singing it at Anfield, and then Liverpool wins the European Cup. And it went, Salah, oh, mane, mane, Bobby Firmino, but we sold Coutinho. But that's all right, because we got Salah, another very clever one, and comprehensive. And that's very Liverpudlian, huh? You mention everyone in your praise for the players. No player had more songs written about him than Diego Maradona. And there's multiple songs if you go on YouTube. But he has to make the list. And the one that I liked, it was like a shot at Brazilian fans. Boca Juniors sang it a lot. It goes, Brasileiro, brasileiro, que amorado se te ve. Maradona es más grande, fue más grande que Pelé. My singing's terrible. But that's just, he is the best in the world, better than Pelé. Maradona's name you'll see everywhere. All right, my last two. Franco Zola, Italian, playing at Chelsea. Lots of songs for Italian players because their names have that lovely iambic pentameter. Paolo Di Canio, But Franco Zola was a little more abrupt, but the Chelsea fans came up with a good one. You think of Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons? Franco Zola, la 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 Zola. I would roll the videos, but I prefer to sing it because it's my show. Okay, my top player-inspired song. We go to Juventus and Alessandro Del Piero. And remember that old movie, The Sting, and the theme song of it. It goes like this. Alessandro Del Piero, le, Alessandro Del Piero, le, Alessandro Del Piero, Alessandro Del Piero, Alessandro Del Piero, le, Alessandro Del Piero, le. Honorable mention before I duck out of here. Southampton had a player by the name of Marian Pahars. He was from Latvia. And you remember, of course, ABBA? Knowing Me, Knowing You? Well, they did one for Pahars. Instead of going, knowing me, knowing you, you guessed it. Knowing me, knowing you, Pahars. There's nothing that we can't do. Knowing me, knowing you, Pahars. Please subscribe to the Soccer OG. Leave your comments, and I'll stop singing, I promise.